like an eggplant and like a box of condoms and like a bunch of lube.
Oh yeah, you can go to fries.
Yeah.
I seen one with this dude, this black dude. He was like, oh, where you going? And then he's like, I'm throwing a party. He was like, I want to go. He was like, and in the comments they're talking about how he's one of Diddy's disciples.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, he was.
Diddy
You
disciple.
gotta watch him. I'll show you my grandma text me. Please show that to your mom. Okay. But yeah.
Let's get into it then.
All right, let's get into it. Welcome to Toxic But True, guys. I am one of your hosts. My name is Aaron.
My name is Noah.
Hi, I am Neela.
And yeah, we're just going to go over a couple things, what we're here to do, what we're here to talk about. But basically, we all work together, you know, and we just wanted to start a podcast talking about life in your 20s, how hectic it can be, and things of that nature. So, what about you guys?
Yeah, like Aaron said, we all work together. We all work in a gun shop. Click, click, bang.
And we're all Virgos.
That's a good point. We are all Virgos. I think that's why we get along so well, but I'm probably the best Virgo out of the group because I'm the August one.
He says that.
The most toxic Virgo, for sure.
Probably not the most toxic, but like the most rare.
I'm like, you're the reason why Virgos have a bad rep.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But, you know, getting into that, I want to talk about dating in our 20s, to be honest. Because, like, it is crazy.
Wait, when's the last time you guys went on a date?
Shit, the last time I went on a date?
I went on a date
You're like
like
yesterday?
Couple weeks.
yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Probably 1 week ago. 1 week ago.
2 weeks ago for me.
I'm going to say 1 week.
What were you doing?
I was outside.
Yeah.
I actually went to a rooftop. It was pretty dope, you know. There are certain places Sky Seals.
You have the best, like, date spots.
I
I'm not gonna
appreciate
lie.
that. I appreciate that. I'm seasoned. So.
He's a serial dater.
No. I wouldn't say that. I would say, like, for me, like, you gotta explore your options, especially in the dating phase. Like, if a girl tell me, like, hey, I'm messing with you, but I'm also looking around, I'm gonna appreciate the honesty. Like, she's dating around. So, because I get it. Like, I'm doing the same thing, so I can't really be mad at you. Like, you know, as long as I'm getting the buzz, then, like, we good. So, but, yeah, I mean,
I was trying to explain to my boy the other day, like, I was telling him that, I'm dating this girl. He's like, oh, that's your girlfriend? I was like, no, like, we're just going on dates.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't really, like, understand, like, me going on dates and then not be my girlfriend. You know?
yeah, dating and being in a relationship are totally different things.
Yeah.
A lot of people in what our generation, like our age group, what they would confuse of like I met people like, oh, like you've been hanging out with this girl, you guys are dating right now. He's like, no, we're
Now
not
we call it a
dating.
situationship, right?
Exactly. And it's like, bro, you take her out to eat, y'all going on like a staycation. It could be in the same state, but y'all traveling together, going out to places together. You guys are actively dating each other right now. And he thought that relationship, like, no, that's not my girl. He's thinking like, oh, if it's not my girl, then we're not dating. But really, the two is like, if you're dating someone, you're dating them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's technically called dating. Like, you're going on dates with someone, you're dating them. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
exactly.
Like, you're not, like, unless you've had that conversation, like, oh, we're exclusively dating each
Yeah.
other, then we're not in a relationship.
So, in you guys' past relationships, have you had that conversation though? Like, did your ex tell you like, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend? Or was it just like, oh, a mutual feeling of like you guys just locked in now?
I've had that conversation, like, oh, like, do we want to make this more? Like, do we want to be, like, exclusive?
Exactly,
Or are we just,
okay.
like, still dating?
So some transparency.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know, I'm kind of trying to think about it. Like, I think with my first boyfriend, and this is when I was, like, 14, it was, like, once we met, we just had to meet in person because we met on Facebook. So it was, like, once we met, it was just automatic. We were both like, all right, you're with me now.
Okay, I feel that. Okay.
You never talked about it?
Not really. We just got together, and that was our relationship date.
So you were just never like, okay, like you locked in with me now, or?
We might have, and it's just been so long that I don't really remember it. Because I'm trying to think about my last relationship. I think that was when I was like 2021. And like, I don't know, you hook up and you're locked in. You're like, I like this.
That is true, but at the same time, like, see, for like women, it's a little different. Like men, it's like, we, like, when it comes to like marriage, we have the control of that. But like in our 20s,
You think you have the control over marriage?
yes, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, 'cause the men ask
We
you.
gotta ask you.
Yeah.
We gotta ask you. Like, are you gonna get on your knee and ask your man to be your lawfully wedded wife? Are you gonna
I mean, I support that there's women that do that. I guess I'm just more traditional. I'm not getting on my knee. That's for
If a girl came up to you and was like, got down on her knees like, let's get married, what would you say? Like, how would you respond to that?
Okay, first of all, it depends on like how long we've been talking.
Say like 2 years.
If we had conversations about marriage and stuff like that, and like where we feel on this, where we feel on that, she has to know where I'm at. You know what I mean? If I'm saying like, hey, I don't feel like I'm financially ready, or hey, I don't feel like I'm ready for any other reason, and then she gets on her knee, I'm like, yo.
Well, what even leads a woman to like propose? Because like obviously when guys are getting ready to propose, like we've had these conversations, it's kind of already in the air. Like we've talked about maybe we're getting ready to settle down and get into like something very serious like a marriage. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, how do women go from maybe those talks? Like, is there those talks, or do they just propose, or like are they winging it? Or?
So like I've seen video. I've never seen this in person ever in my life. I've never seen it. So like I've only seen videos online. But if I see a girl propose to a man, I would think it's kind of funny. Like not to say like the gender roles and whatever how it should be, because you're gonna do what you want.
Yeah.
But it just seems like super sassy to me. Like, can you imagine like your girl getting on her knee? Like I'm for like.
Are you gonna like, okay, your girl, she gets on her knee, she's proposing, are you gonna drop down?
Ooh, no. Why would I drop down? Get at her level?
You're not gonna match her
No.
energy?
Would you like say yes and be like, oh thanks,
like she gonna put the ring on?
yeah, she's gonna put the ring on.
I'm gonna feel like a bitch.
Exactly, right? I would feel like a bitch.
But from a different perspective, like she's very like submissive in that moment on her knee and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it is cool. But
I don't know, is it submissive or is it extremely dominant? Like,
no.
she's like, ooh, I'm gonna propose, I'm gonna do everything, like,
So,
I'm in charge.
I wouldn't be talking to a bitch like that anyway.
How do you know? What if you get with a girl and then she proposes to you and you're in love with her?
Okay, that's a little different. If I'm in love with her, she's not gonna be the dominant type. She's gonna be feminine.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna allow me to lead. You know? Like,
She's gonna want the ring on her finger.
Exactly. Any girl I'm fucking with, she's not gonna be proposing to me. I think that's weird. And I'm not even a girl's girl by any means. I'm a nice guy. So
That was crazy.
But-
You said I'm not even a girl's girl?
Hell no, I'm not a girl's girl. Fuck no.
Okay, this is crazy because this is my guy best friend.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I fuck with you. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna let you know the ins and outs.
I'm one of the bros.
You are, and just like you let me know the ins and outs of female dynamics and stuff like stuff I already knew, but like newer stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so I do appreciate that, but no, like there's some things where like it's the way it is for a reason. I don't think a woman should be proposing to a man. I think it's weird.
Yeah,
Okay, wait, I have a question for Noah. So what do you think, because like me and Aaron, we've been friends a really long time, like we've been friends since we were in high school, you know what I mean?
Longest time.
We've spent a lot of years together, like I've seen his different partners, I don't know if I ever put my ex around you actually, now that I think about it. Not the point. But like, okay, so Noah, what do you think, like if you start talking to a girl and she has a guy best friend, like, is that a red flag?
Yeah, definitely is a red flag. I mean,
Okay, but like knowing me and Aaron, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I would. No disrespect. I still think it's a red flag, especially if your best friend was Aaron.
Oh damn.
Wait, why? Are you like threatened by him?
Am I threatened by Aaron?
Yeah.
No, I'm not threatened by Aaron, but Aaron.
We cool.
Yeah, we're cool. Like I wouldn't be threatened by him.
But like this is your girl's guy best friend.
Yeah, see, I understand what he's saying, because like me and Noah, we're homies.
Wait, no. Question. Same question for you.
Okay.
How would you feel about it if you like, because you have a girl best friend, what would it be like if you met a girl, she has a guy best friend?
Why do you have a guy best friend? That dynamic does not count for us. But like, first of all, I'm already like, it's hard for me to trust in general. You know, it's not like.
No, I get it, because I feel like if I met a guy and he had a girl best friend, like, it would make me feel a little uncomfortable. But at the same time, like, we're reaching an age where we're getting a little bit older, and it's like, you can't just be jealous and insecure all the time.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I found a lot of value from having a guy friend, like a good guy friend. I feel like there's conversations that we have that I'm not going to have with my girlfriends.
Absolutely. And like, even your man, that's why my girl can't have no guy best friend. But for me and Mila's perspective, like when I get her, she's been around in my life over 10 years, almost 12. So like she's been around for a whole bunch of relationships, the situationships, the one night stands, the everything. You know what I mean? So like every girl that I'm taking serious, I have to let them know like, hey, like I fuck with Mila. And she's here to stay, like, you want to meet her.
I feel like some girls kind of get a vibe, though, because, like,
they're cool with it.
I would have thought
because
maybe...
the way Mila is.
Yeah, I would have thought that maybe, like, girls would get a little more jealous of me, but surprisingly, I feel like they feel at ease once they meet.
It's because they're my dynamic. I'm not hiding you anyway, like, oh, like, who's touching you? Oh, like, this is just my homegirl.
Yeah.
Like, no, you know Mila. You know what I mean? Like, you know her. So it's not really a bad thing. Like, that's why, like, when I first meet a girl, like I'm gonna take you on a couple dates, and then like I'm talking, like of course homeboys come up in the equation. Noah comes up, Jack, Alante, Allen, like all the homies, they come up in the conversation. Mila comes up, and then after the one-on-one dates, then that's when I introduce like the friends, and Mila's just one of them.
I feel like where we're going to have more trouble with this dynamic is like, because I feel like girls handle me pretty well when you bring me around, but I think where it's going to become more of an issue is when I bring you around guys. Because like even that one guy I was talking to, and like, so I'm sitting in my room, we're about to go out, and like Aaron comes over, because we always Uber from my house, and like he's in my room, and like this guy FaceTimes me, and like this is a guy that I'm like talking to, you know what I mean? And like, all of a sudden, out of the background, I think he saw you.
Yeah, like I didn't even know I was in the frame.
And I texted him too, and I was like, that was really awkward, like, because I was about to introduce you, but then he just saw you.
Yeah,
and he was like, who is that?
He's like, wait, who is that? And
yeah.
then that's when I got to step in. I'm like, oh, what's up, Brody? Like, and then he's like, okay. I'm like, bro, you don't, and then like, it doesn't sound better when I'm like,
no, it doesn't sound better. No, and you did say that, which made it worse.
Like, when I was like, all right, you don't got nothing to worry about. You good? Like, just the homegirl. If I hear that from a man, you're done. I don't even want you no more, to be honest. And like, I know our dynamic, but like,
I'm not bitch though, because he still was feeling me.
Of course, he still stayed. But
okay, I did like though, I will say, because he was a little bit older, and I did respect like his response. He was like, no, it's cool, like. He was pretty chill about it. Like, he didn't make it a thing, and he continued to talk to me.
From a man's perspective, of course you're going to be cool about it.
But he's also, like, I feel like he was definitely sus about it. Like, he's in the military. You're talking to this girl. She's got a guy best friend. Like, it sounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that didn't help.
You got to keep in mind, though, he didn't get the buns yet. None of that. Like, none of that. So, like, of course he's going to play his role, like, act like he don't care, but deep down, he cares.
I mean, he did tell me he was, because he's also a Virgo.
Oh,
so he did tell me, like, he was kind of, like, the jealous and possessive type. I mean, we're all like that, so.
Is that what Virgos are?
I feel like everyone's like
you're
that.
not jealous?
I mean, I'm not saying that, but like, is that like what people say?
Stereotype?
Yeah, the stereotype.
Apparently we're like perfectionists and stuff, and like you can say astrology and all that's not real, but like just our shop dynamic, like the way that we all function together, it just makes sense. Like I feel like if one of us gets into any type of bad mood, we match each other's energy, or like maybe you'll pick up where I'm leaving off. You know?
Yeah, that is true. I would say, yeah, that's very true actually.
And like I can gauge when you guys are like not feeling it, or if you're really happy, like I let you do your thing.
True. Okay. No, you're actually right about that. Like,
or like if girls come out like into the shop, maybe I move to the side a little bit and let you guys live your best life.
Of course. See, and that's another thing about having a girl best friend as a man. It's such a benefit because like she'll put you on with other bitches.
I swear to God, okay, it only works though, like you having me as a girlfriend, like that helps because other girls, I feel like they're like, oh, she's really pretty, and then they come up to you, or like I make them feel more normal. But vice versa, it doesn't necessarily work that way because I'm like, how many times have you been able to successfully wingman me?
Easy.
When?
It's literally you. Like,
you said you're the problem. I set you up perfect.
Mila,
okay, I take the question back because you have successfully
Exactly. And it's fucking easy. I can find a man off the street like, hey, like, my homegirl like you trying to like, oh, bet. Like, what? Like, with the man is easy. With the man is super easy. Especially like, if the girl looks like you, good.
Yeah.
He's going for sure.
So much easier for the girl.
Exactly. For men, it's like I gotta be charismatic. I gotta, be understanding. I gotta do all this stuff. I can't be too clingy. I gotta be in that perfect balance. You know what I mean?
Okay, what's clingy?
It depends on the person. Because
So
some
you're
girls
talking
want
to a
that.
girl, like, what's clingy to you?
If
Like,
she's
what
like
irritates
texting
you?
you all the time, calling you all the time, wants to hang out all the time, that's definitely clingy.
So for me, like depending on how much I like the girl, like if she wanna hang out and I'm free, then like we link it. But like if I'm doing something, then I obviously can't. But like, so if that's clingy, I don't mind that clingy. To me, is like, be like, hey, all right, babe, I'm gonna go out, hang out with the homies. We gonna watch the Thursday night football game, and she's pressed about it. And upset that I'm like leaving her when I was with her 3 days straight. That's clingy as fuck to me, and I don't like that. Like I like,
Independent as hell.
like I like cleanliness to a certain extent. Like obviously because you're showing that you like me like that. You're putting in effort, stuff like that. But like if I'm trying to, you can't just be with your girl all the time. You become super feminine and your testosterone goes down.
It's looking like your girl.
You're literally scientifically proven your testosterone goes down if you're with your girl all the time. You gotta build that shit back up. You gotta build it up. You gotta hang with the homies. Like, not saying I'm gonna go out there and cheat or nothing, but like, I just want to be around the guys for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna play pool. We're gonna do whatever, some guy shit.
I just feel like that's part of like being in a healthy dynamic or relationship. Is just like I would want my partner to go hang out with his friends and do his own things and like go on trips and live his life.
The healthy dynamic thing. I want to talk about the opposite of that. Like, have you guys had any like? That is, yeah. I mean, we can talk about that, but I was gonna ask, have you guys had any like nightmare dates or anything like that? Have you?
You want to start?
It sounds like you have, but it sounds like you have.
I have to start.
I mean, yeah, you broke out laughing.
I feel like a good amount of the dates that I've gone on were kind of a little traumatizing.
A good amount, like most of them?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think the last one I went on was pretty good. I feel like it's usually like the no pressure dates that usually end up the well, or like the ones where they kind of tricked me. You know what I mean?
You gotta manipulate me if you want her.
Honestly, you do have to play the long game with me a little bit. You gotta make me catch feelings.
Yeah,
or like
you gotta act like you don't give a fuck.
Whoa,
They like that.
whoa! I don't know about that. I like a little fuck given.
Yeah, a little bit, just a tiny bit. Breadcrumber, and then she'll be coming back. But
It
anyways,
genuinely pisses me off though when I realize men are breadcrumbing me, because I'm like, do I match the energy? Or like, I'm at that point where I don't want to match energy anymore. I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to breadcrumb. I don't want to try and manipulate you or play like mind games like that. I got stuff to do.
Absolutely, I get that.
I'm like, I don't have time for this.
I get that. So like, what was the nightmare date though? Like, what exactly happened?
I went on this date with this guy. I was young. I was like 18. And I used to live across the street from a cemetery, like not across the street, but like right next door. Like here's my neighborhood, and then it's on the right of me. And he took one shot. I was the one who was drinking. And like he went to go drop me home, and like it was honestly kind of terrifying, like as a woman, especially since I was so young, and like, I obviously didn't own a gun at the time or anything like that. So I had my speaker and I think my bag in the back seat. And then he wasn't wanting to let me get out of the car. Like at one point he actually picked me up and tried to put my body back in the car. And I remember I was really scared because I wasn't sure for certain that my brother was home.
Yeah.
And so I told him, I was like, my brother's inside, I'm about to call him. I think at some point he even took my phone. And I literally was like, you know what, I'm gonna walk off. And I think that's how we finally separated. But he wanted to take me to the cemetery.
And he took one shot. He's trying to
Make out
sacrifice you.
in the middle of the night, by the way.
You thought he was Playboy Cardi or something?
I don't know.
Man,
I don't know.
that's weird.
It was very uncomfortable. And then I think maybe at some point I had talked to some of his guy friends and I was like, is this normal for him? And they were they just apologized. They were like, I don't know what happened.
Damn.
So in the future, are you gonna start taking guns if you go on dates?
Honestly, because if I'm going to a bar or something, obviously I maybe can't have that, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm what would be acceptable? Me to carry a knife or pepper spray or like taser?
It all depends on where you go on the state laws and stuff like that. So like, as you know, where we work at, like we are heavily informed on that, like especially at the CCW. But honestly, as a woman these days, like if you can take it, take it. You know what I mean? Like I understand if you're at Old Town Scottsdale or something, or like Mill Ave, downtown Phoenix. Don't take your gun in the club.
Well, because I feel like that's like sometimes, especially with our age group, sometimes that's our dates. Is like we're going to maybe bar hop, or we're going to Mill Ave, or we're going to a dive bar.
So you're going on a coffee date, meet a guy you just met, and you guys go get like dinner.
Oh, I would definitely bring my gun to a coffee date.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
And that's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
So, for me, like my gun is with me all the time, anywhere I can bring it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
True.
And allegedly, places I
Wait, do you guys remember that one time? So we went to Old Town Scottsdale, and Noah had like his really nice knife on him, and it was like the Super Bowl, so he hides his knife like in the bushes.
Yeah.
But I like that you guys think about bringing stuff all the time. I feel like
if I can bring something, I'm gonna bring it.
And you know what's crazy? Like us men, especially in the field that we work in, we always think that.
Yeah.
But really, like, we're protecting ourselves from just crazy ass people, mostly other men, to be honest. Like, that's gonna be our opponent like 95% of the time. But like, I think more women should seriously consider like, they're like, oh, I don't like guns, I don't like this or that. Like, they kill people, but it's not even about that. It's like crazy people kill people, first of all, and second of all, like,
yeah.
if I had a daughter and she's of age, I'm gonna want her to be strapped wherever she's going, especially like.
So are you guys gonna like raise your kids shooting guns and just educating them?
Yeah. Cause I mean, honestly, the earlier you get them into it, the more knowledge they have on it, the safer they'll be. They're gonna know what to do. Like, let's say like every relationship I'm in, right? Any girl I ever dated, like they know what I do for work. So I have firearms and stuff in the house. So
does that ever scare any of the girls you're talking to?
Honestly, no, because of my character, it doesn't. Like, let's say I'm like a knucklehead ass nigga and like reckless as fuck, doing stupid shit. Like me owning hella guns might scare people, but like if I just meet a girl, I don't be like, yeah, I own this, that, and the third.
I feel like a lot of the girls that I've talked to, they liked it. Like they like that I have more guns.
Yeah, it depends on who you're talking to. But for me personally, like I don't discuss that on the first date. They ask me where I work, I tell them. They think it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you should take me shooting. And absolutely, I can do that. But the more you like get into the relationship, you guys are months in now, then you like start, you know, gradually like introducing them to this, that, and the third, like going to the range, because you want them to be able to like defend themselves when you're not there. You know what I mean? So
That's true, yeah.
Because there's not, I'm not going to be there every time. I might be out of town, I might be at work, somebody runs up your house or wherever you're at.
So you said
you know how to use
it. You're showing your girl guns after a few months. Like that's not like a maybe I wouldn't say first date idea, but like maybe like a third date.
So me personally,
okay, Noah, you're for sure like a first date.
Me personally,
I would never take a girl shooting on the first date unless it was like.
So like for me, like I remember I was going on a date with this girl, and we had a couple drinks, and I'm taking her home, and she's faded. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm taking her home, and like she sees my Glock is under my passenger seat. And then she takes it out, and then luckily I did not have one in the chamber. I did not have, and like the only reason why I did it is because I came from the range the day prior, so I just put a loaded mag in there, didn't rack one. She pulls it out, points it out like towards my windshield, the front windshield, and she pulls the trigger. And it pissed me off so bad. Like, I was mad because it could have easily had one in the chamber, but it didn't. But long story short,
did you dump her like right after, or were you like?
I was fucking with her for a couple months after. No. It wasn't even like a babe thing. Like that was the first date, and like I forgave it. But we did have a nightmare date, like what we were talking about, and that's when I like.
Wait. Now you go your nightmare date.
Bro, oh my god, this girl's crazy. Okay, so first of all, to be honest, she's a single mother, and I wasn't ever gonna really take her serious. She was just cool.
Oh, okay.
And I took her on dates. You know, we was fucking around and everything. She looks good. but she got like a fucking 6-year-old boy. You know what I mean? Like, and she's not like old at all. She's in her 20s. We're the same age. I go to her house one day. She lives in the East Valley, so I go over there, and I drove my car. And it's funny because I brought a couple buzz balls because she's like, hey, can you bring some buzz balls from the Circle K? I was like, yeah, I got you. And by this time, I've known her for over a year. So, but we weren't talking that whole time. You know what I mean? We were on and off. So I go to her house, and she's saying, I got something for you. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she's like, wait here on the couch. And I thought it was weird because I usually just go straight to her room because she lives with her older brother and her son. So I'm just like, I don't want to meet them, none of that. I'm going straight to the room. But so I'm waiting on the couch. And then
I want to meet them.
She opens up the door. She's like, okay, I'm ready, but she doesn't come out. She just tells me through the hall to come in. Full lingerie on, fine as fuck, looking good. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh shit, so she was like, yeah, I just want to chill for a little bit. Like I was like, oh shit, I mean, you looking good.
She said, I just want to chill.
Yeah, and then she was like, you want to watch a movie? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Like full lingerie.
Full lingerie. So now we're sitting in the bed. She got full lingerie on. We're watching a movie, and then we literally I'm trying to be respectful. You know what I mean? Like I know what she wants to do, but I still just want to be a little respectful. It's like 7 minutes into this movie. She was like, so are you gonna fuck me or what? And I was like, oh shit, yeah. So then, of course, we get to doing what we gotta do.
Yeah.
And then it's not too late at this point after we get done. This is 40 minutes later, and it's 9-something p.m. So she drinks the second buzz ball. Keep in mind she had 2 buzz balls. And then she's like, no, not in this situation. There's no pause. But so she's like, hey, you wanna go out? And I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm in the mood. I'm not tired. Don't work the next day. It's a good night. Just got the buns. Let's go out. So then my boy Gabe hit me up right after that. He was like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm actually with such and such. We about to go over here. He was like, can I come with you? I'm like, hell yeah. So I had my Challenger at the time. We drive to Mill Avenue because we just wanted to, chill. And then we ended up going to one of these bars, and I swear she didn't drink a lot. She got fucked up, hella fucked. And I was just okay.
3 buzz balls is drinking a lot.
Bro, no, she had a buzz ball and a half. At least, because I was drinking the buzz balls too. I brought 4, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm feeling fine. I wasn't drinking and driving, but I'm feeling fine. And then my boy comes, and then I'm like, okay, so she was way in the East Valley, right? Way in the East Valley. My boy pulls up, and now my boy's like, let's go to downtown Phoenix. So I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, let's go to downtown. So then I'm like, hey, bro, can you take us? Because I don't want to drive to downtown Phoenix and then take her all the way to damn near Santan. You know what I mean?
She lived far.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah. So you can take us to downtown.
Yeah.
And then you can drop us off at our car once we're done with the night. He's like, okay, cool. So then we go to downtown Phoenix. This girl is belligerent at this point. Then, so it gets crazy because we're trying to get into Champagne Lanes. The bartender's like, first we went into not Palma, Cobra. We went into Cobra, and then she's in there fucked up already, and then she's like, can you buy me another drink? All up in my ear, nasty drunk at this time. And now, close to 30's already been set in. I already hit, and now she's just belligerent, and I'm just turned off. You know what I mean? I'm just like, no, you don't need another drink. She's like, who are you to tell me? You know, who you to tell me I don't need a fucking drink? And I'm like, yo, chill. Okay, I'm gonna get you another drink. And then I went up to the bartender. I was like, yo, can I just get water with lime? And I told him to do tonic water, so it tasted like something. Yeah. He was like, I got you. So then she drinks it. She starts drinking it. Didn't even notice it wasn't alcohol. that's how I knew she was fucked. You know when you get fucked up and shit start tasting like water when you're drinking beer and shit? Like, she was cooked. So then she's like, I want to go somewhere else. So then, like, my boy Gabe, he's like trying to talk to some girl or whatever. And I don't know exactly what happened with that, but we ended up leaving and then we were going to Champagne Lanes. And then she goes up there, she's already talking shit. She's going off on Gabe for some reason. She's talking shit, and then she hands the dude his ID, her ID, and then dude's like, no, you can't get in here. Because she was that drunk. Exactly. And then, so we leave there, and I was like, yeah, we should just go home. So then, I'm like, I don't even want to be by her anymore, to be honest. So she was crying, and she was talking about how depressed she was, and how she's gonna she's gonna kill herself if I didn't come back home with her. And I was like, yo,
that's a primetime female manipulation.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like, relax. So we get in the car. So to keep in mind, homegirl, she's black. All I date is black women, to be honest. But she's black. Gabe is Mexican. He turns on the radio, and Alicia Keys starts playing, and she goes off on him, and she's like, you think you're black because you hang out with Aaron, and you playing this shit. Like, Gabe just turned the radio on, and then she starts punching Gabe.
Wait, what?
And his arms and his head, and he's like, yo,
and he's driving.
And he's driving. He's like, yo, get your bitch. And I'm like, yo, chill. So then we're on Roosevelt. If you guys know anything about downtown Phoenix, we're at the Circle K on Roosevelt and 7th Street. So we're there, and then we're like, hey, we're just gonna call you an Uber. So then she's flipping out. She's crying. She's going crazy. Uber gets here, and we're trying to get her out the car, and she's refusing to get out. She's mad as shit. And then I'm like, before the Uber got there, I was like, yo, we might need to call the cops. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I do not want to call the cops. Like, I've been drinking, Gabe's been drinking. You know what I mean? Like, we all been drinking, and like, it's us two and this girl. And I hit that night. Like, no, I don't want no. You know what I mean? That was consensual. But the fact that she's acting crazy, like, I don't
never know.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with none of this. Scary. But I still made up in my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna have to call the cops. But anyway, so Uber pulls up. Cool ass Mexican dude. He stays there with us for 10 minutes.
Wow.
Like, and usually after 5 minutes they like leave, you know. But
or they can like charge you additional fees and stuff, right?
Not only that, he sees how crazy this bitch is acting, and he's still willing to like wait there and take her all the way to Santan.
What a real one.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yo, I'm so sorry, bro. And then the dude, he was like, hey, bro, honestly, I don't want to take her. I was like, I get it. He's like, just call the cops. And I was like, bro, that's what I've been saying. Like, I'm gonna call the cops. And then she was just like, please, Aaron, like, if you go home with me and stay the night with me, like, I will get in the car and I will be good. And I was like, okay, I promise you.
Wait, did you get in the car?
Yeah, no, like,
in the Uber?
No, like, in my boy's car, because the Uber left. So then my boy, he takes us to Mill Ave. And then,
no. So you not only don't go home, you go to another location?
Because my car's parked there.
Okay.
Because that's what, like, my car's parked there. And then my boy's like, hey, all right, bro, like, good luck. And I was like, pleading with him. I was like, bro, please come with me. Please come with me and just help me drop her off. And he was like, bro, we're already here. Your car's right there. I was like, bro, I don't care if I get a ticket. And I just want to, like, just, can you help me? Because I didn't want to be in the car with her by myself, to be honest. It's late at this time. And then we get to her house. I go inside there. She's like, hang on. Like, when we went in, it was scary as fuck. She closed the door and just locked it. And I was just like, oh shit. She's like, wait in my room. And I was like, okay, I got you. She's like, I gotta take a piss. Drunk as shit. So then she went in the bathroom. I ran out that bitch. Like, I hopped over the hood of Gabe's car and told him to drive. And then she ran out. Acting crazy, like she ran out the house because she heard the door open. And then she was cussing me out. She was like, how could you leave me, all this shit.
Got you then, huh?
Bro, it was bad. It was bad. And then I blocked her. So that was that. That was the scariest day.
That's
yeah. Do you have any? I'm sorry, I went on.
No, that was really good. I can't beat that one.
It's not about beating it. It's just like, that's just what it was. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. And what's crazy is, like, she looks good. Like, she's a good looking chick. And, like, you see a baddie, like, how is she single?
god, do you think people think that about me?
No, it's not about you. You're picky as fuck. That's your problem. You get the ick by how he pulled up his pants. Like,
hey,
that's how you be.
Did he do it weird?
I don't. To you, he might have like
I don't know. I feel like a guy could breathe wrong, and I'm like,
exactly. And, like,
no more of this.
There'll be a dude. I've been trying to put this girl on for the longest since.
I feel bad because like sometimes you do have like some really good guys that you pick for me, and I'm just like.
You just want to feel that spark and like the toxicity and shit.
I don't know. I feel like just based off of where I'm at right now in my life, and like I've worked so hard to get to where I'm at right now that I'm like I haven't really. I mean, my last relationship, I thought I was gonna marry him. You know what I mean? And that's scary. Like it's a very scary feeling to feel that young. And now I'm just kind of like I want to live my life, and not necessarily like I feel like people think, oh, maybe she wants to date around or like sleep around. Not necessarily. I just want to experience things and try and be the best version of myself.
No, I totally get that. She wants to hold around.
Oh my god.
That's her best.
Anyways.
But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. We
experience.
But exactly, and explore the world, and you know.
Okay, well at least I don't do it in a relationship.
Who does that?
I don't know. Who does do that?
None of us here.
Yo, don't look at me like. Hell no, I never did that.
I never cheated before.
So there's a guy you really thought you were gonna marry. Because I had one girl like that.
Unfortunately.
Have you had that? Okay.
It's scary. It's really scary. I feel like he thought that, like, because I know that at some point once we, like, were starting to end and stuff, we talked about, like, how scary it was for him. And I was like, dude, do you not realize that I feel the same way? Like, we almost ended up together. Like, this would have been the last person we each slept with. Like, this would have been endgame. Like, we're young, you know what I mean? Like, we haven't really experienced much.
So, like, for me personally, like, if I meet a girl, like, you know how guys be like, I want a girl to have 5 bodies. I want her to have 1 body. I want her to be a virgin. Me personally, no. Like, I don't want you to be over 15. You know what I mean? But I want you to, like, experience shit. So, like, when you get with me, at least.
I feel like that's so, like, I don't know. I just feel like men are so hypocritical about that. Because it's like, when it comes to, like, body count and stuff, they're always like, I want a girl with this many bodies and yada, yada, yada. And then they've been ran through by, like, the whole city, the surrounding cities. Like, what?
No, me personally, no. Not me.
Slut. He just counted all his cities.
No, not me.
He's like, I got a girl from Whitman.
No.
I got a girl from Glove. Like,
that's crazy. Glove is crazy.
You need to chill.
That's a crazy pool. Glove for sure. But nah, honestly, for me, it's like, I mean, obviously, I'm not saying like I'm a whore or anything, but I've definitely experienced things. You know what I mean? So I know what I want.
So, like, if a girl had the same amount of bodies that you have.
No, that's unacceptable. Not that. No.
Thank you.
No, the thing is, it's like, it depends, because I've been in a relationship with a girl that had more bodies than me. You know what I mean?
Was that gonna be wifey?
She thought, but no.
You were in love?
I did love her. Every girl I've been in.
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, she had more bodies and you were with her, and like you were down bad. So like I feel like when you when you meet the girl that you're gonna meet, who's like your actual wife, not your definition, that like weird standard you're holding women to in your head. I feel like
whoa, you're making this a man versus woman thing. It's not that. It's not that.
It's literally a man versus women thing. Every single day I'm in the gun shop. That's all I gotta say.
It is.
It's really not.
Yes, it is. You guys gang up on me and you know it.
Okay, we'll let you have that.
Are we? I feel like I could argue that. Like we don't.
Yeah. Like I don't.
It's you fighting with us, and we're trying to defend ourselves.
Let's just let the podcast keep going on, and the fans can see.
It's us being called
how you guys
sluts.
jumping.
Us being called sluts and zesty and gay.
Okay, but like, so like you have your body count, and then the girl has the same body count.
Okay.
You're not a slut, but she's a slut.
No, I didn't say she was a slut.
When did Erin ever say that?
I didn't say she was a slut. I was just saying I would prefer her to have 15 or less. 10 to 15, sweet spot, great. But, you know, the older we get in our 20s, that's just not realistic. So you gotta raise, like...
I feel like also nowadays, like, modern day dating, it's not realistic.
It's not at all. It's not at all. But, like, the cool thing about it is, like, when you go through, like, your first heartbreak, like, the man you thought you were gonna marry, the woman I thought I was gonna marry, the woman you thought you were gonna marry, when you go through that first heartbreak, certain shit don't even bother you anymore. Like, it hurts really bad in that moment, maybe for, like, a whole year, you know what I mean? And, like, that relationship changed, like, your brain chemistry, basically. Like, you start thinking different, you start acting different. You know, it's not like you're trying to be someone else, you just become someone else, pretty much. But it makes it easier, and it makes you more understanding. You know what I mean? Like, maybe
that reminds me of the Batman thing when he's like, you live long enough to become the
villain.
yeah.
Like, and it is what it is. It's like I never go into nothing intentionally trying to hurt nobody. You know what I mean? If it happens, sorry. Like, I've been hurt so many times too. Like, it is what it is. Like, I didn't mean to. You just got pressed for whatever reason. And most often than not, I'm single and I'm dating around. You know what I mean?
So you're like very honest and upfront about like what your intentions are and what you're doing.
No, absolutely. Like,
especially not a lot of people are like that anymore.
But if I like a girl, like, I've noticed, like, younger me, teenage me, like, felt like I would have to lie. You know what I mean? Like, because, like, you gotta lie about what though? Just lie about the girls you're talking to, who you're involved with. But more often than not, if you're honest with the woman, like, hey, I really fuck with you. I am talking to these 2 other girls, but, like, you honestly, like, number one.
I have never ever done that. I've never been that transparent.
And it's scary at first. It's scary at first, and then you do it.
Transparent.
Then you do it, and it's like, okay, then, like, depending on who you are, like, she gets with the program in a way. Like, it's like, and you know she's gonna be talking to other dudes. But it's up to her to tell you or not. Like, if she's upfront about it, I really respect that. And it makes the girl, like, easier to lose. Like, when you eventually do, if that happens. When she was upfront and honest with you about it, she wasn't sneaking around. You catch her out, like, talking to some other dude on the date. You know what I mean? Like, because, like, you don't have that perception in your head, like, oh, you guys are the only 2 talking to each other. You know what I mean? So
I feel like a lot of people mess up, though, because in, like, those beginning stages, they expect maybe, like, for you to be locked in with just them, and it's like, that's not the reality. No one's doing that. Like,
no one's doing that. And not only that, like, when you expect that out of somebody, we know you're the adorer. Like, you found a girl or you found a guy that you absolutely love, and it just pisses you off that he gets bitches. Like, you be like, but you still don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like,
wait, pause.
Yeah, you still gonna fuck with him. You still gonna fuck with him. Dude, like, and for men, like, if a girl asks you that, like, if you get hoes, you get hoes. But if a girl asks you that, you gotta either be upfront and honest with her, or just exaggerate it. Say, like, oh yeah, I get hellos, or you say, I get hellos.
If a girl's like, oh yeah, you get hoes, like, damn, I get that, all of those.
You gotta either,
like, just play her off.
you know what I mean? Like, exaggerate it, or be like, no, I don't get no hoes.
Do men do that? Will you guys, like, exaggerate the hoes that you get?
No, not in, like, a serious way, like a playful way.
Yeah.
If a girl's saying, like, I get a lot of hoes, like, it's either or. It's like, no, I don't get no hoes. She's gonna know I'm lying. She's gonna know, you know what I mean? Like, there's like...
I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting right here. What are you talking about?
You would be surprised. Like, you don't even have to be, like, the most attractive man, you know, to get hoes. You just gotta...
The finest women get with medium ugly men.
Yeah, you just gotta know... Look at my exes. Fine as shit. But, like, you just gotta know how to, like, talk to them.
I feel like a lot of men lack that. Like, a lot of men that try to approach me or they're interested in me, they don't know how to talk to me, or just... I feel like sometimes it's simple. You just have to treat me like another person. Just chat.
Exactly. And that's the key word, like another person. Once you adore her and, like, she's the best thing since sliced bread.
But I don't like that dynamic necessarily either, because I'm like, if you're already, like, if you're a guy that is already putting me on a pedestal and stuff like that, like, it's not gonna work.
Exactly.
You're holding me to this certain expectation. It's like the moment I break that, now you hate me.
No, I totally get that. And I've known that, you know, like, and it takes just dating around to figure that out. Like, girls don't like that shit. They really don't.
But at the same time, I do love to be adored, so.
Yeah, you wanna be adored by the right person, though.
Yeah.
Like you can say, like, I want a man to do this for me. I want him to bring flowers on the date, this and that. And a lot of dudes would hear that and be like, oh, I can be that guy. And then they start doing that, and they are just not that guy. They're not him.
Yeah.
They're not the guy you like truly want to be getting that
Have
attention.
you ever given a girl flowers on the first date?
Fuck no. And like it's not because like it was just like I didn't think.
Has a girl ever given you flowers?
No.
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 Have you ever given a man flowers?
No.
No.
If I knew a guy liked flowers, I would give them to him.
A girl gave me flowers a few times.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
You tell me.
You like them?
Yeah, they were actually my favorite flowers.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wouldn't give a fuck about the flowers. The gesture is like, wow, this is amazing.
And I was like, oh, this is cool.
Like that saying that's like, guys only get their first flowers in their funeral. Like, yeah, that's
That's really sad. Though.
it's sad, it's powerful.
And now I'm gonna buy you some flowers.
Honestly though, when I had a girl like suck my dick out of my sleep, that's my flowers.
That's
You know what I mean? Like that's like
Yeah.
to me it's like, yo, this is amazing.
That's
And it costs nothing. It costs nothing.
true.
It costs nothing for her. So like for me, flowers they're like what? $15 at Fry's. Not too bad. Not too bad. But for you, mouth. That's all, neck.
Yeah.
That's all I need. But it's more
Men
than
are
just
simple
that.
creatures.
Very simple. But you know, it's more than just that because like I notice like what women do like a woman can get out of character, piss you off, be in the wrong, and you're upset at her for doing that, and then she's mad at you for being mad at her. And then
you gotta apologize.
And then you end up apologizing, or she uses her body to apologize. And I hate that because I feel like a whore. Because I'm gonna take it.
But I feel like
Not
men
every
do
time,
that
though.
too.
Yeah,
It's
but-
not just women that are strategic with their bodies. Men do it too.
Like how?
Like, okay, when we were just talking recently, and we were talking about like when you get into an argument with your significant other, and like you're kind of waiting on that makeup sex. Like we literally had this conversation today.
Okay, we did talk about that, but like that's a mutual thing. That's not like
You hate when I got receipts.
you had a receipt. You had a receipt, but it's not like
But I feel like that's when you guys make up. Like that's
a
before.
mutual. That's
like
a
when you guys
mutual.
actually make
I'm
up.
talking about like
When you're still mad going to sleep and then she like puts on like the sexiest lingerie.
yeah,
And you're like,
yeah.
oh damn, like fuck, I'm
And
gonna have to now.
And it's fucked up because like men is like ready all the time. You know what I mean? Like we can go all the time. With women, like it's that before and after care you gotta do it. And I've learned, and the older I got really good at that. Really good at that. But some women just they either don't want that or they don't deserve that. To be honest, some women are just
You're
like,
good about that from what you told me. Not a lot of men are good about that.
you gotta be like.
I feel
once
like
you're-
men underestimate things like that.
Yeah, and once you're but you gotta do it for the right girl.
Wait,
You can't
like what? Sorry, I missed it.
like before and after like for a woman, sex starts before the actual penetration starts. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, foreplay.
the banter, the foreplay
Yeah.
before, and then after you're done, you can't just be like, okay, shit. I got your Uber outside. You know, you can do that. You can for sure, but like, I'm talking about a girl like you are in a relationship with. You guys are seriously locked in. If you really want it to work, you gotta like. There's a hell of men out there that's gonna like will be able to have sex with her too. Of course, you know what I mean. So you gotta like stand out in a way of like you actually care about her because you do. But it's like it just depends on the situation. I'm not talking about like it's a one night stand. You met a girl at the bar and like you gotta do before and after care for her. You know what I mean? Like.
The girl that you really like.
Yeah. I know I like a girl and I don't get close enough clarity.
I have to pee.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Pause then.
Yeah, like go ahead, take a
Can we take a
piss.
freaky break?
Breaky break. All right.
I'm
guys.
sorry.
No, you're good.
My bladder, she's yelling.
She's young.
All right.
She's talking stuff to me right now.
Did you drink it today?
I had a Dutch Bros drink, a large.
Okay.
I can go. Okay. Love you guys.
Yeah.
That was a bang. I mean, that was fire. That was a banger.
Well,
Well, Nima's taking her bladder break.
yeah, exactly. Man, but yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. What was your nightmare date? I wanted to.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it wasn't really like a date, right?
How was it not a date? Okay, go ahead.
I was going. This girl was working, right? And I was going to go see her at work because she works at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And I was gonna go see her at her job. So I'm going to the restaurant. I get a table, and I noticed that the bartender at the restaurant, I had known her from high school, and it wasn't the girl that I was talking to.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay, I know that girl, and she was friends with my ex. So I'm like, okay, right. I go sit down. I say what's up to the girl. She sits down for a little bit. We're talking, and she goes to the back. I see the girl, the bartender, follow her into the kitchen or whatever, and she comes back and she's like, oh, so the girl that I'm talking to comes back and she's like, oh, so I heard that you did this and this and this to this girl, and I'm like, oh,
so she got a little informative.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, like, I don't know why that matters now. And then she just started going off on me because of what I did from that, like.
So she cared about the past.
Yeah. So I was like, all right.
I thought with women they said the past doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. These women, they're confusing.
That's crazy. But honestly, like, for me, no girl, like, they've always cared about the past, but it wasn't as, like, emphasized as it is with men, you know what I mean? Like, but, like, honestly, any girl that I've ever dealt with, like, you only deal with, like, really bad shit when they, like, or you deal with disrespect when they don't like you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not saying that she didn't like you, but she must have said something crazy to her in the back.
I think it was, like, taken
out of
proportion. Yeah, it was way, like, the things that she was saying to me, I was like, bro, like, half of the things I don't even know if I did for real.
See, from a man's perspective, though, if I saw, like, my homie, and there was a known bop in our establishment, and, like, it was like, oh, that's your girl? I'm like, hey, like, me personally, it depends. It depends on the situation. It depends on how much of a terrorizer she actually is.
Yeah.
So, like, if she was really bad, I'm like, hey, bro, like, just be careful, this, that, and third.
Yeah.
But if she's just like a bop, I'm like, hey, he get his. So it has to be like a best friend, though, for me to, like, give a warning if I know somebody is, like, on some crazy shit. Yeah. So, like, I don't know. It just depends.
It really does.
Yeah.
But these bobs out here, bro, they're different.
You said what?
The bobs out here are different.
Oh, shit, okay. I thought you said something else.
Oh.
Whoa. But,
welcome back, Eva.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. How you doing?
I feel better.
You good now?
I am.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. So,
we're talking about bobs right now.
Bobs?
Yeah.
What is a bop to you?
A thought?
Okay.
Thought.
Yeah.
What
Maybe like a pick-me.
If you knew, okay. Pick me.
I don't know. I need to look on Urban Dictionary, I think.
It depends, because, you know, like, even guys,
Yeah.
we don't like pick me's. Because we can sense it. Just like when a girl can sit out, like, a pick me male, you're not going to get no pussy.
What's a pick-me male?
A pick me male is like, wow, like, women really do go through shit. Like it's so super pandering. Like we can see that as men. Women can see it too. They're not going for dudes like you. You know what I mean? And for women, a pandering woman, like, she might make some valid points, but it's still like, yo, we're not fucking with, because we know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just performance. It's not genuine. If it's not genuine, I personally don't want it, and I know some guys don't, but a lot of dudes would, like, just fuck just because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what
big girl she's putting out there. I'm gonna scoop it up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know exactly what she wants out of it. If she wants a relationship out of it, that picking shit is not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. You're not gonna get chips. You know what I mean? Like, so, it's crazy dynamic. It's like psychology. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
It is. It is, for sure.
I like that psychology stuff, like the dark triad stuff.
You get into
Dark
that?
triad.
What is that?
It's like just different types of manipulation. The dark triad is like, there's 3 traits to it. It's
You study manipulation.
no, okay.
Okay, so remember how I was talking about Virgo men are toxic?
No, not the August ones. But go ahead.
Just the September one?
No, it's not. You said it was the August one earlier.
Yeah, y'all September.
I'm
Anyways.
I'm different.
Oh, okay. She's different.
Different. I'm not toxic at all. I would never, ever manipulate a man.
Okay, so we're going to ignore that line-ass statement, but what were you saying about the
Dark Triad? It's, what is the thing again? It's, the Prince, okay, so the guy, his name, Machiavellianism, narcissism,
okay,
and what is like a psycho person called? Psychopath? No, like
Sociopath?
Socialism? No, there's a word for that.
okay.
I can't think of the word right now.
I get where you're going.
Yeah, it's like a mix of all those three, and if you can recognize those in a person, then it's like there's levels to like how fucked up they are, how manipulative they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, from what I see on the internet, women love narcissists because apparently that's all they deal with. Right? Was your ex a narcissist? Was he a narcissist?
No, he
Oh,
was
okay.
a great guy.
Now he wasn't a narcissist. But you know, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I don't
She's
think
never
a
called
text
me.
and he's gonna be like, "Why would you call me a narcissist?"
Nah, she's never said that, to be honest. But no, like from like.
I said he had narcissistic behaviors. He was pretty toxic.
What are narcissistic behaviors?
I feel like, oh man, where are you throwing me for a loop right now?
You feel like or you know?
Look up a narcissist right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking you since he had narcissistic behaviors. You obviously can spot him out. But I'm not defending this man at all. I'm just saying, women nowadays, they learn a big word, and they're like, yep, go on with it.
I don't know if that's necessarily just women though. I think men and women alike both do that, where they start putting these big labels on people, and it's not necessarily that.
Okay, so what?
Okay, so someone with a psychological pattern of excessive self-involvement, an inflated sense of self-importance, a need for constant admiration, and a lack of empathy for others.
Besides the lack of empathy for others, I might be a narcissist. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Don't look at me like that. I'm playing.
What about you, Noah Bear?
I think I do have some like lack of empathy for lots of things. Like I feel like I've gotten desensitized to like so much things from social media, like all that type of
I mean, though, like a lack of empathy, like if you're looking up like personality disorders and stuff like that, like a lack of empathy could apply to most of them. I think like sociopaths, narcissism.
Yeah. I mean, for like he was saying, he's desensitized and stuff. I think most of us in our generation are, because like we grew up in the era of the internet. You know what I mean? Like when our parents, like
live leaks.
The internet was fucking, a computer was a big ass machine when they were kids. And then like when we were kids, we had the computers with the big ass backs in the libraries and schools. Now we have flat screens and tablets.
Now they have like iPads and tablets, I think.
Exactly. Like Radio Shack, the whole store is our phone.
Yeah.
Flashlight, computer, like everything. The whole store is literally our phones. So like we grew up in like the transition era. So we see a lot of shit that we were never supposed to see. Like same thing with the dating thing. Like I should know that this girl is bad as fuck if she lives in Washington D.C. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't know that. Like, but I'm here in Phoenix and I
like her grandma lives in Vegas.
Like literally, like and people put that stuff online and you see it all the time. And with deaths, you know what I mean? Like.
That's why I'm so desensitized, because like all the deaths that I've seen like on social media.
I feel like it's different from seeing it like on social media versus seeing something in real life.
If you see that shit in person, it will be
I'm
absolutely tremendous
for that. But,
you know what I mean? Like and like we're desensitized to a lot of shit. Like you know what I mean? Like
I'm not gonna have empathy for somebody that I saw die like online. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Unless I knew them, like
I get that, but it depends. If there's a backstory to it. If this person was a good person.
I don't know though. When I saw like Charlie Kirk, like that video of him getting shot in the neck, I was like, that I felt bad for him and like his family and his.
So I felt bad for.
Like, wow, that's.
I felt bad for his family, but like he was saying, I'm so desensitized. I was just like me being a gun guy, me working in a gun shop. I'm like, yo, that was a crazy ass shot. That was my. that was my first thought. But like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not that.
Okay, I will say I definitely thought the same because I was like, how did they happen to shoot him like so perfectly
That's like
in
that
the
was
neck? Like it looked like they hit his like carotid or his
Yeah.
IJV or something. I was like, what's going on?
like my first thought went into analyzation. Like where
And
did
it
he
literally
shoot?
like squirted
Yeah.
out of his neck. I don't know. That was an interesting shot.
So literally, that was my first thought, but it makes me think like, so how bad people can talk about somebody that just got assassinated. You know what I mean? Like,
I did think that was
imagine,
interesting too.
imagine like your dad or your mom is a public figure. They might have, said some things that ruffle people's feathers, but like, imagine them dying and people making jokes about it. That's crazy.
Honestly, it is sad. I feel like that, okay, no, I can see where you're talking about, like, the desensitization. Like, people literally get killed and everyone makes jokes over it.
Yeah.
But, like, if that was your dad that got shot in the neck, you would be, like, really sad about
You'd
it.
be sad about it.
Nah, for sure, but it happens all the time. They did it with, George Floyd too. So like me personally, I can't feel bad. I was just more intrigued of like, damn, I felt bad for his like wife and kids and stuff. But like,
I think we do get into that stuff. Like, it's just another video, we're just scrolling, and then it's the next thought a second
Exactly.
later, and you're not really...
yeah, but I wanted to ask like in the comments about what we were talking about earlier. Has anybody like had any toxic relationship or crazy nightmare dates?
Yes, tell us your
that they
worst
had?
nightmare date.
I really want to hear that, to be honest, because like I think it would be interesting because like especially our age group and even older too. Like you guys, you've been around the block, so like y'all dealt with some stuff. So I would like to hear that.
Definitely.
It's like Mr. Mike. He probably
Yeah.
he probably dealt with some stuff. A lot of people though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Mr. Mike is one of our regulars that comes into the shop.
Shout out
He's
to
my
Mike.
favorite customer.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know in the comments. We'll hear from next time.
Yep.
Bring him up.
Yeah. So also, I wanted to say,
Your finishing thought?
you had me fucked up. Now I forgot what I was about to say.
My fault.
No, you good. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Yeah, but you good. You all right. It's gonna come to me off air.
You're gonna be sleeping in
Yeah,
tomorrow.
like that's what it was. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in though, and I would love to hear you guys' stories in the comments. This is the Toxic But True podcast. We really enjoyed you guys for tuning in, and hope to see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
Bye. Thank you.